Good afternoon, welcome back to the saw shop. Well, as you can tell, the 500i is back together. So, in going into it, at first glance, the thing that really stood out was it's pretty easy to work on, all except for the intake boot area. They got that thing secured down pretty good. That's where your fuel injector and all is, but we got around that. It took me as long to deal with the intake boot as it did to get the cylinder head off to start with. But anyway, with that being said, we timed it out. It was 104 before I did anything. It was 104 on the exhaust after top dead center, 103 after bottom dead center on the intake. So it was actually more duration on the intake than it was on the exhaust, which is something I don't really like in my saws. So I addressed that. The squish was 29 thousandths. We addressed that. And the blowdown was 20 degrees. We addressed that. So the squish was already too tight, so I couldn't base the leak. So we decked the cylinder, dropped it down some. It gave me about 1 degree. So I had to take 4 degrees of metal off the exhaust roof, and it brought me to 101. When I dropped it down, it got me to 102 on the intake. And so all I did was just polish the intake up. I didn't take no metal out there. So I'm at 102 after bottom dead center on the intake, 101 after top dead center on the exhaust, 158 duration on the exhaust, 156 on the intake. My squish wound up at 22 thousandths, and my blowdown was 24 degrees. So with all that being said, these are numbers that I like to port to. So let's see how it worked out on the 500. It sounds good. That's all I know. Also, this pipe was little, so I did a little work on the pipe too. But we're gonna get the bar and chain on it. Mr. Wade's gonna come back over tomorrow to pick it up, so I'm gonna let him run it in a test cut video. But with that being said, if I can do any work for you, hit me up. Remember, Jesus loves you.